Hey everyone, let's have some fun here. I want to put a premise to you here. The Chicago Bears might have been hiding something from us. They might have been doing something different all along. I mean, they look to be preparing something extreme with this defense, and it starts on the D line. And it's possible that this was what the Bears have been planning all along. And they're just letting all this chatter happen. And the word versatility might take on a whole new meaning, not an action used in response to injury, but a way of doing business, applying athletic talent and keeping the other team guessing. So the Bears might be planning on this line shifting positions constantly, creating matchup nightmares, adjusting in game constantly with versatile personnel. I mean, this could be so much fun. And it's not really about finding your right end at this point. It's about a line that creates chaos. And this usage could be exactly what's in store. And I'm going to go to this story on SI.com. It illustrates this so well, and it goes through what's happening in practice. And it's just a really interesting article. You guys check this out. So if we look at this, DeMarcus Walker, he's been playing inside and outside. And yes, even Jervon Dexter is bouncing outside as well. It's been so effective in practice. But the question is this what's going to be happening during the regular season? And that's a definite possibility. Is this what's in store? Have the Bears been planning this? I'm just asking the question because I'm excited to see what's happening here. Austin Booker, he might be the main beneficiary of this. And I think we have an absolute stud on our hands that's developing. And hear from him. He wants to sneak up on NFL offenses, and I'm here for it. Hear it straight from him. I feel like it helps me. I'm going to continue to get better in the shadows, and they're not going to know what's coming. And Booker, he hopes to become a counterpart punch. I mean, when DeMarcus isn't playing at defensive end, I mean, you might be seeing DeMarcus Walker bounce inside. I mean, I think these guys are going to start being interchangeable. When Montez Sweat leaves for a rest, bounce over there. I mean, this is getting interesting. So the Bears have been unveiling a new defensive line look, and they just did it in a portion of Monday's practice. And they moved Booker onto the field in a pass rushing mode. Then they put Walker inside from end to three tech, and then regular three tech. Jervon Dexter then moved over to the other defensive tackle spot, over to the nose spot. I'm not sure where they put Billings, and it's chaos to talk about. And I think it's going to be chaos when it comes to offensive teams trying to get ready for this defense. It's just exciting. And also, Booker, on top of that, he revealed that he's already taking starters reps, and he's looked very good doing it. And this dude is just confident. This guy's ready to go. And hear more from him. It's just going to open it up because I'm a sleeper. Not many people know about me. So having the slide go to them, I get a one-on-one on my side. Just being able to take advantage of that one-on-one and getting free, that's going to be big this year. And they've also experimented a little more. Like I said, Dexter has moved outside to the end. They're trying all possible mixes of rushmen. I mean, then you have you just have so much going on here, and giving Booker exposure to facing the first team offensive line. That's something that the Bears are doing on purpose to try to kickstart his development here. And Booker loves it. He's saying it's been great. I've been able to see what the ones offensive line looks like and getting a better look than going against the twos. It's just been a great opportunity and just making the best of it. And we're looking to some players' roles in the preseason games. It might not be prescriptive of what's going to happen in the regular season, but Booker, it looks like he's going to be the exception to that. He wants to show the Bears the quick development that they need to see. He wants to show them all of his tools as being an effective pass rusher, which I think he already possesses the tools. And it's just crazy. Booker is bound and determined to show the Bears that they don't need to add another pass rusher. I mean, he's saying that the answer's right there. And we're also looking at Jacob Martin. looking really good and kind of reprising his role from the last successful season that he had, and that was under Lovie Smith, running the same scheme with similar game plans. So we have Thursday, we have this first preseason game coming up, and he has a goal for Thursday. Just that I can transfer what I do in practice of games, and that's really the biggest thing. Just that and continuing to improve. Booker feels like he's doing enough right now. He thinks he's proving himself. He's played a end, and he's even moved inside to tackle. That's against a rush, but he's only at 242 pounds, and the Bears are showing enough faith in him to actually bounce him inside. And imagine the type of speed, the mismatches that's going to make as the Bears shift these guys around. I think it's so exciting, and to hear more from him. I had some great plays in the rookie camp. I had some great plays in OTAs. And I feel like this camp, I've also had a lot of great plays. I feel like it's just continually reassuring. And I feel like it wasn't one big thing. I just feel like I belong. So he's not going to be perfect. He's a rookie. He knows he has to improve. But finally, from him, just keep getting better. My pad level, my get off, just the basics, getting in the playbook more, mastering the playbook, just those three things. So this is like so fun to see the defensive line as a whole, and also what looks to be an ahead of schedule development of this rookie. And when the Bears drafted rookie Austin Booker, it seemed like a stretch, right? It's another fifth round pick, 8 career sacks, hadn't been a starter until his final year at Kansas, transferred from 2 seasons at Minnesota to his time at Kansas. But this final year proved critical. It got scouts' eyes on him. And he's even saying, 100%. Nobody knew who I was until 2 or 3 games in, and then I started to get scouted. Now he hopes to have NFL offensive linemen learn about him in the same way by getting by getting knocked on their backs and just kind of thinking through what's going on here. Our first knee-jerk reaction is that the Bears are not going to start a fifth rounder at right end. It's not going to happen. We're going to use a rotation. We're going to bring in another veteran that's needed, like we were talking about Ogba being a possibility, but now he re-signed with Miami. There's still some chatter about Yannick Ngakoue coming back home, but he was largely not effective compared to his previous output. I mean, we're looking at a guy, hey, we're going to have a ready-made 8 sacks, and I think he had 3.5, plus he was injured. But kind of moving on, would we start a fifth rounder at right end? I think that is an emphatic yes. Poles has a history of it. Coach Eberflus has a history of this. Braxton Jones, a fifth rounder. He very quickly was plugged in at the crucial right or left tackle position, and the guy just balled out, and he is proven to be one of the biggest values on this team, a solid left tackle for next to nothing. Excuse me, I'm fighting something here. And it just goes to show you, Ryan Poles has a plan. And by now, we should be able to trust him. I trust him. And it is just so much fun to see this defensive line develop, to even think about the notion of just rotating all these guys in a wave-like way, busting inside, busting outside, substitutions, movement. It just sounds like something exciting. And Coach Flus is the one to get it done. And man, I can't be more excited about this season. I can't wait for preseason action. You guys, it is almost here, and I am here for it. We're going to talk about what happened after this Thursday night game, and you guys have just been great. Bear down. Let's enjoy this preseason game, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.